The portal war for Yaxel Lendeborg has been won by the Michigan Wolverines. I was not expecting this transfer. Kind of came out of nowhere for me. I was expecting like a Kentucky, maybe a Kansas. But Michigan gets the number one transfer in the nation, a 5-star guy. Now, the conversation's got to be had about Yaxel Lendeborg, that he might go to the NBA. He's also going through the draft process, but he's not one of those guys who just goes through draft process just to learn what they can improve on. He's been mocked as a late first on some draft boards that I've witnessed. So obviously it's up to him, and I don't know how much money he's getting, but I assume it's a lot of money, probably a little bit more than a first year of a rookie deal in the NBA. But I feel as if if you can go first round, you should probably go, and most people do, especially if you're like Yaxel Lendeborg, who's 22 years old. But if he wants to stay, he'll be playing at Michigan next year. He was really good in the regular season. I kind of want to say great, but I'm not sure if he's great. I did watch a decent amount of UAB stuff this year, and he was by far their best player, probably both years. He's a machine on the glass, and he was scoring from all three levels, shoots 36% from three, is a decent free throw shooter at 75%. But his thing is, he's a bruiser, man. He 6'9", 240. He should be able to play the 3, 4, or 5 spot for Michigan, whatever Dusty May chooses. Really like his game. He is really good. He's a really good defender as well. 2-time American Athletic Conference Player of the Year. And the American Athletic Conference's tournament MVP in 2024, as well as like the first team. Did not win the AAC Player of the Year either year. I think 2 years ago it was Chris Youngblood, and then last year, so the year that just finished, believe PJ Haggerty won it. But one thing you might not know, and I think this increases potential a little bit, is that Yaxel Lendeborg is a grinder. Kind of surprised to hear that he was played JUCO for 3 years, 2-time JUCO All-American. He only played his senior year of high school due to issues with grades and stuff like that. So hasn't really reached his full potential yet, in my eyes. I mean, if you only played 1 year in high school, I think you're doing this well. I think you have a little bit longer to grow. He's the number one player in the portal also via 247, which I think bodes well most of the time. Number one player in the portal is there for a reason. They're number one for a reason. This is an A+. When you get the best player in the portal, especially for a program like Michigan that is a great program, don't get me wrong, but they don't really get 5 stars that often, if I'm not mistaken. I can't really think of many 5 stars that have committed to Michigan in the last few years, especially Dusty May as a coach. His first real good, of course, Vlad Golden and Danny Wolf last year turned out to be really good, but his first 5-star echelon transfer guy. Be interesting to see how he plays at power level. If you're just looking at his game log from last year, they didn't play a ton of power teams, but against Memphis, he did okay. He averaged about 15 points per game, so a little bit below his average. I think there was some beef between him and Dane Danger online. But we'll never know until we see it. Yaxel Lendeborg also seems like a good dude. Seems loyal. Seems like he's willing to do anything to help out the team. I think it was a great get for Michigan.